The royal family have played a huge role in our family over the years, and we know how important our royal family is, and it's the most important institution in the world and the most respected institution in the world. So to be stood here today being honoured as an East End boy, and to have done what I've done and be able to work with the charities that I've worked with and played with the teams that I've played with and the players that I've played with and the managers that I've played under. And I also want to thank the British people as well, because with their support over the years, it's been it's one of the reasons why I'm here today. It's a very special moment, and obviously to have Victoria here and my mum and dad, and it's a very proud day for them. I think people have talked about it for a number of years, and I always felt so lucky to have the honour that I already had with the OBE, and I do feel very lucky to have that. But obviously to be recognised now as a Sir, it's very special. But there's not really relief. It's just I couldn't be prouder, because I think people know how patriotic I am. I think people know how much I love my country. I've always made that point. I think someone just asked me a question about is it time to slow down and is there any more to do? And actually no, it's time to put a bit more in and do a lot more, because my work with the charities that I work with, unfortunately, will never end, because we're trying to secure children's futures and their safety around the world, and unfortunately there's always a crisis and there's always something that's happening. So my work with charities will never end, and with everything else, I think there's a responsibility that comes with being honoured and becoming a Sir, but I've already known that responsibility for a long time, for a number of years. I think that when I became a professional footballer, when I became England captain, when I became a father, when I became a husband, the responsibilities change and they get bigger, and I understand those responsibilities. But today is a moment to kind of reflect, and I very rarely reflect on my past career and the things that I've done, but I think I will take today and savour this moment, because it's a very special moment.